From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Andrew Adams.
Well, we didn't hit 100 today, but we've already done it this year 22 times. 18 of those were last month, and no matter how you look at it, last 5 years we've beaten, that's last 5 years total 20 days, and we did 22 this year, 0 last year in 2021. So it's been a hot summer. We've got a little bit of a change on the way to Oklahoma City, though. Regency Cam showing a nice view of downtown on a Pike Pass Skycam network. It's 88, so still warm. Feels like 90 out there. The humidity and heat is still kind of hanging around, looming behind sunset. But look way out into Cimarron County. We've got some mid-70s already cracking into the state, mainly in the 90s and 80s, though, as we head into the night. A very warm south wind is with us, and we'll have it for a good chunk of the day tomorrow. But eventually, we're going to see a north wind this week because we're waiting for this front to come through from Kansas and then eventually into Oklahoma. Tomorrow, some storms along the Front Range. We'll see some storms around the state as early as tomorrow morning. Likely not so much during the overnight, but we will see that cloud cover kind of thicken up and hang around. And then some showers a little while after sunrise. Some mainly isolated rain chances across the state until we get to the afternoon, and then much more scattered. You know, it's mainly a blanket kind of along I-40 and north and south of that by a few miles. That's kind of how this particular model is playing out. There's a lot of models that we go through, though, and so moral of the story is scattered storms by tomorrow afternoon, holding on to the rain chances through Tuesday morning as well, mainly into southern and southeastern Oklahoma. And then we'll see it also revamp into central Oklahoma as we go through our Tuesday afternoon and Wednesday. So we've got a few days of rain chances coming up here in Oklahoma, and we really need it. Mid-70s and upper 70s for most of the state overnight. That cold front is going to start cutting through, and that'll drop the panhandle, at least some parts of the panhandle, into the 60s, so a little bit cooler out there. I mentioned isolated showers possible for central Oklahoma into tomorrow morning. A better chance is going to be in northeast Oklahoma and southeast Oklahoma. They're going to be the winners when all is said and done in terms of rain totals from this entire event, but at least we will see some rain in central and western Oklahoma. We do need the rain. Drought got to continue to improve with the rainfall. Now, tomorrow we'll start to notice the cooling trend, or at least the less hot trend that we have on the way. Some mid-90s to low 90s in northwestern Oklahoma, while the rest of us are still able to heat up into the upper 90s and even some low triple digits in southwest Oklahoma. But the more cloud cover we get and the more showers they start to expand, you notice more scattered showers and thunderstorms across more of Oklahoma tomorrow afternoon. That's going to let us start to cool down a little bit more and more each day, along with that northeast wind. Better chance in northeast Oklahoma tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening. With Tuesday morning, we're really looking toward southeast Oklahoma for more scattered to widespread showers and thunderstorms, but could be hearing some of those rain drops falling early on in Oklahoma City on Tuesday. And that boundary really does look to shape up right across the state. So the cloud cover, the rain, it's going to knock highs down just a little bit more by Tuesday, and this is going to be a kind of multi-day, try to cool down a little bit each day. We'll be in the mid-90s in Oklahoma City on Tuesday afternoon at 94, as well as in Stillwater. Some upper 90s still possible south of the boundary, with some lower 90s the farther north you go. Can't rule out a couple of lucky communities hitting the upper 80s, but for the most part it looks like 90s still try to hold on across the Sooner State, and more widespread showers and thunderstorm chances for the afternoon on our Tuesday as well as the evening, but focus winners in southeast Oklahoma. So with how much more likely they look to be the winners, 1 to 1.5 inches isolated to there. Eastern Oklahoma, mainly east of I-35, half an inch to an inch. West of I-35 looks a little bit less good, but at least it's some rain and we need it. High of 90 on Wednesday, a little bit more comfortable before we heat things back up going into next weekend. We'll see 100 return to Oklahoma City after our brief break, but we could see those rain chances work back in by next Monday. That's all we got for now. Don't go anywhere. Blitz is next.